Stop record. Speech off.
Hi guys. So it's Sunday. This is another chit chat get ready with me video. I'm going to be combing out my hair, catching you guys up on my week and weekend and what's to come up this week, sharing some sales tips and fitness stuff with you. So if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. This is our anniversary month. It's our anniversary. Yeah, yeah, anniversary. It's our anniversary. Yeah. It's our anniversary. Yeah, yeah. It's the second day of April, guys. Yes, this is the second day of April, and this is our second year full-time on YouTube. So, my have we grown. We've come up a long way, guys. We're over 300,000 views. I'm definitely doing another giveaway. This would be for persons who have joined from 501. So, you are the 501st subscriber through 1,000. So I'll be picking another 5 subscribers once we hit our 1,000 mark. My goal is to hit it in our anniversary month. I'd love to hit it by next weekend, which is April 8th. So big things this month. I'm doing a lot of giveaways. I'm sharing a lot of info with you guys. And so stay tuned. You never know what's next. I'm doing a lot of pop-ups. Expect the unexpected. Anyway, guys, I got this block in my hands because I wanted to show you guys. This is a GRWM yoga block. It's excellent for those of us who have issues with our lower back. I'm using every part of myself quite a bit because I'm in Pilates instructor training right now. I'm doing Orange Theory Fitness right now. I'm in LA Fitness, just reconditioning my body. So I'm taking yoga over there, mat Pilates over there, step aerobics. But this block does so good. I actually lay with this in the lower part of my back. I lay with it vertically. So I have it go across. This would be considered like the upper lumbar, mid-thoracic area, if you're familiar with that. Otherwise, just go for like the lower back, right above the glutes, just right. And I just lay and just relax into it, and it just feels so good. You can do a lot of different techniques and stretches on this block to open up your lower back, to open up your hips, to get a deeper stretch, because I have been really working on my stretching. My goal is to be able to do a split in the air. I want to be able to do a jumping split. I want to be able to do a vertical split on a pole. So I want to be able to do splits any position, put it that way. I want to be able to do a cartwheel and do a split upside down. So that's my goal. I want to be able to do it by my birthday month, September. So that's what I'm working on. But this yoga block is everything to me. It's a part of my workout routine, and it is in my workout bag. I will be doing an updated what's in my workout bag with you all this month. So look out for that, because there are some additional goodies in there that I've been using. I also picked up a trigger point ball. It could be also known as a reflexology ball. And I absolutely love it. If you struggle with foot cramping, if you have like any type of numbness or tingling in your legs or feet, use it. It's great. I'll actually do like a small video demonstration of what and how we use it in class, how I use it individually. And that Restore class is what introduced me to the Club Pilates Restore 1.0, introduced me to this trigger point ball and the wonderful benefits of using it regularly. So I try to make sure I get in a Restore class once a week after I've worked out, is how I've worked out, because I work out 2 to 4 hours a day. Then you definitely want to get in a restore class. There's another class that I like. That's a stretch class, and it's called Center and Balance. I make sure I get one of each of those classes every single week so I can spend time stretching and connecting with my body and feeling what's going on. If I have any soreness, tenderness, I want to address all of that. I don't want any calcification in my body. I just want to continue progressing and feeling good, and hydrating and nourishing. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. This yoga block by GRWM was only $7.99 at Target. If you go to target.com and order, even if you order your things for pickup, you can still get the price for $7.99. It's an online price. They had another one that I showed you guys in my what's in my workout bag, but it was like $10.99. And I wanted this one in particular. I imagine they don't have a difference other than the way they look. The other one was like a tricolor one. So if you want more colors, if that helps you, encourages you, colors make a difference, guys. They bring you up, they bring you down, just like the weather. There's seasonal depression, all that. So get what inspires you, what gets you excited, keeps you motivated, get it. Okay, I wanted to show you guys this other thing real quick before I get into my hair. So this is referred to as the magic circle. If you go to Pilates classes, then you hear get your magic circle. I was able to find this on target.com as well. It is by All in Motion. This will be in my what's in my workout bag as well. And I really love this magic circle. When I first saw this at the studio, I was like, what the heck is this gonna do? But this is what helps stretch out your legs, your IT band. It helps you with resistance. It helps you pull your legs from one side to the other. It helps you do some pulsing, so activating those inner thigh muscles, the gracilis. So anyway, guys, definitely this is worth investing and having in your workout bag for self-practice, and for additional flexibility. If you're like me who wants to continue your workout at home and increase flexibility, like if you have other goals for yourself beyond just good health, like everyday workout, then get one of these. Online, again, this was like $14.99 online. They have a price, and then they have a price at the store. I will tell you the good thing about Target is they do price matching. So when you get to the register, if you know the price was cheaper online, just tell them. They will honor the price. If you find it somewhere else, they will honor the price as well. So definitely get the biggest bang for your buck. This is called the Pilates Circle, All in Motion. If you're looking it up right now on target.com, All in Motion has it, and it's called the Pilates Circle. So get you one. I will be doing videos and clips. If you've been subscribed, if you're not subscribed, I do quite a bit. I'm very, very active in my shorts tab. So you will see videos this week of me using this Pilates circle, demonstrating to you all the stretches that I do with it and the inner thigh exercises that I do with it, as well as the outer thigh exercises I do. This is really good if you just had a baby. You know how they encourage you to do Kegel exercises, which is basically squeezing your inner vaginal muscles. This is helpful with that as well. So I'll show you guys that, and then I'll show you all an example of how I use this yoga block on my mat, on my Pilates mat or yoga mat, whatever you want to call it, workout mat. Okay, guys, so those are things to look forward to this week in the weekly vlog, as well as my shorts videos. Okay, I have to tell you guys about a couple things going on too. Let me put this down. Okay, I need to put that down. Sorry, guys. Target right now is having a deal where if you spend $100 on groceries, then you get $20 off. So that just started today. So you might want to take advantage of that. You can order for pickup, delivery, whatever. I will tell you, if you've never done the ship program before, they give you 50% off the first year. So they make the price $49, and then you get free same day delivery as long as your purchase is over $35. Or you could, you know, order everything and then schedule it for pickup. It's up to you. So I wanted to tell y'all that. And then I wanted to tell you another quick thing. Southwest Airlines is having it where you get 50% off miles right now, as long as you purchase 3,000 or more. So if you wanted to basically get a lot of miles right now, like let's say you're planning a trip that's coming up, because it is spring break. So let's say that you're planning a trip and you're really not sure when you're gonna go, then this would be a good time for you to just buy a bunch of miles, because then when you do plan it out, you know, it's like 50% off the trip. For example, there's a bunch of times in this next week that you can go to Miami from Atlanta for 3,000 miles, between 3,000 and 9,500 miles each way. So if you only paid, I think the lady told me 3,000 miles was only $45. Yeah, that's what she told me. So 3,000 miles was only $45, guys. Yep. So you could get 6,000 miles for $90, and you could get I think I asked the lady for 12,000 miles. I think once it goes over 10,000 miles, it's another discount, because I want to say I asked her for 12,000 miles and it was only $105. So it was just like asking all different questions. So I use Lyft because I get Delta Sky Miles, and I get flights between Delta and Southwest. I get flights between 3,000 and 14,000 miles all the time. But more often with Southwest, I'm usually getting flights for less than 6,000 miles all the time. And then with Delta, I'm usually getting flights between 9,000 and 12,500 miles all the time. And that's me going from like Atlanta to Houston, Atlanta to Miami, Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale, and then vice versa, and even Houston to Miami, Houston to Fort Lauderdale, stuff like that. Okay, guys. So y'all know this is my weekly thing of combing out my hair, even though I did a lot better this week. Now, let me tell you guys something else that's going on. Literally, remember I had bought that oil? I think it's called Oliplex or something like that. I really should have got one of my Be My Eyes volunteers to tell me. I'm just going to show y'all the bottle because I'm not happy with it all. Here's the bottle. Let me put my comb down. Here's the bottle. Hopefully y'all can take a screenshot or something of it, because I bought the conditioner as well, like over a month ago, I want to say. And I don't like it as far as using it like every day. It's not thick enough for me. But I do say if you use it when you get out from washing your hair and while your hair is still wet, because I always put an oil in my hair after I wash. So after you wash, I think that's a great oil for the lock method, the leave-in conditioner, oil, and cream routine, because I think it will be good like in your scalp and, you know, just as a rehydrator. But as a daily, this is some of this Fenty by Rihanna lip oil that I showed you guys last time. But as a daily hair oil, not so much. Not my cup of tea. Guys, I still been watching that Zattima. Is it Zattima or Zattima? I think it's Zattima. The spinoff of Zach and Fatima from Sisters. I got to catch up on like 4 more episodes of that. And I actually finally got to watch all the rest of the episodes of Sisters from episode 11 to 22. So now I think I'm only behind like episode 23, 24, something like that. And I think Power is back on. Shame on you guys. I did not know Creed 3 came out March 6th. So that's an emergency for me. I'm going to be going to the movie to see that one. And then hold on, guys. I wear shoes in my house. I wear flip-flops all year long. I have fur flip-flops for the colder months. And then I have my sandal flip-flops for the warmer months. But yeah, so I think Power is back on. I've been seeing some good commercials for it. I don't see myself watching committing to the whole season because I pretty much got wore out on them. I don't think I've watched Power now for like a year. I watched the Tommy series, and I think after that I had caught up. Like I watched some of it a while ago, but I haven't watched Power I think in a year, like any of them, Power Book, this or that. And but I'm gonna flip through and see, you know, if I can do it. If I can't, you know, I've been encouraged to watch the BMF, Black Mafia Family. I don't think, I don't know. I'm gonna flip through that too and see. I really don't like too much killing and too much drama. And I know y'all like, you watching Sisters? Yeah, but it has like a comedic edge to it, is what keeps me engaged. And even with that, who knows? I mean, I'm pretty much exhausted of Sisters. So once I finish this 5th season, I don't know if I'll be back around for season 6 if they have it. But this is the most TV I've watched in a long time. Okay, guys, so this is gonna also be a Q&A video. I've gotten quite a few questions, and I've been meaning to do a Q&A video for a long time. I don't think I've done another one since around this time last year, maybe. I don't know. Leave it in the comments down below if you remember the last time. I know I did one in 2021. I don't know if I did one last year. So this is also going to be a Q&A video. I do want to tell you all again, my shorts videos are clips out of the vlogs. So if you want the full clip, then look for the weekly vlog that comes out right after. So the clips, the shorts videos are more so like day-to-day, real life, real time, or not too far behind, like a day or so behind. Whereas the vlogs could be a week, 2 weeks ago. And so if you're looking for, you know, like what I want to hear the rest of this, it's in the vlog. If it's a weekend clip shorts video, then it's a weekend vlog you're looking for. They came out after the shorts video, and so on. I have some trolls on my channel. Who doesn't, right? I have some scammers. Who doesn't? And so I want you all to be mindful not to be scammed, and not to give energy to the trolls. When I know about it, I address them. I'm very active in my comments, and I will let them know to get lost. If they persist, I will block them, because since I'm doing giveaways, then it attracts these degenerative beings that pretend they want to be a subscriber or whatever, and all they want is the prize. Then they get upset when they don't get the prize. I have subscribers or viewers, whatever you want to call them, that are not watching the videos at all. They're just reading the title and then saying something according to whatever the title says. So they could have gotten selected for a prize and then disqualified because they didn't follow the instructions. So I'm very mindful to make sure that the people I give something to are true subscribers that are actually engaged, actually watch the videos, and that's just that. So I want to keep it fun, and that's that. Like, we're building a community. I want to honor those who are really a part of this community. So don't get scammed. Don't let anybody trick you into thinking that they're me, because they're not. Don't let them trick you into, oh, you want anything. I don't ask you all to give me anything. And whatever I'm talking about, it's in the video. So if I say, like in my what's in my workout bag video, I told you I had starter kits. It's in the title, and I tell you instructions on how to get one in the video. So don't let people confuse you or trick you into anything. By the way, I don't have a generic Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever this stuff is out here for people to be sending you fake, pretending, putting my picture with it and pretending to be me. So if you ever wonder, just take a screenshot of it and send it to my email, or take a screenshot of it and put it in a comment of this video and say, is this you? Are you trying to contact me? That's the best thing to do. Double check. Double check, double check, double check. Okay, guys, so enough about that. Okay, the biggest questions that I get are about my site and about my relationship status. I have tons of questions. Hold on, guys. I'm cleaning my brush out. I have tons of questions about my relationship status, and about my site. So I'm going to answer you all right now. I am very much single. Very much so. All the videos that I have been posting of me talking to different gentlemen, it has been just that. Every last one of them that I have posted in the last month, we've never gone on a date. It's just been conversations we've had that were interesting, that give you, the male perspective, that this channel is about my experiences as a person with visual impairment. And so a lot of people have preconceived notions.
Camera. Screen curtain on. Centered.
Wow, guys.
One face near top edge.
Hold on. How did this...
Selfie zoom. Stop recording. Face near top edge. Speech off.
Guys, I don't know how it is, the speech. I turned it off and it resumed some type of way. But anyway, so these, people have their own ideas on what, a person's life is like when they have visual impairment. They have their own perception, and people like to put that on me, and make me be that mold of a person, and I'm not that person. So I started this channel to but to break down that wall and that barrier of what people are, saying and doing. Like, you can't put a person in a box because they have a condition and everybody's supposed to, move and shake like that. So anyway, guys, okay, what I'm about to do with my hair, because I told y'all last time I was going to CornRoll it with you. So that's what's about to happen today. Just to let you know, for those of you all who are here for me combing my hair. Basically, I am going to use some of this oil. I mixed it with olive oil, and I'm going to pour it in my hair because I don't oil my hair that much. Like, I do, but not like I want. Okay, like I'm the type of person, like, look, pour it in my head. I want to pour it in my head. I want to feel it going down into my scalp. That's what I want to happen when I'm quote unquote oiling my hair. And I don't want to take a long time. But when I pour it in my head, I can feel it saturating my scalp, which is extremely important to me. Now, I do plan on going to Trader Joe's in the next week or so because I want to get some avocado oil, and I want to get some grapeseed oil from them. So I actually want to use it on my body. I actually want to use, especially the grapeseed oil. I'm looking for an Eminence vendor in the area because I really want to pick up some of their apricot oil. I really, really, really want to pick up some of that. And it's dang near like you have to become a distributor of their products to get it, because when I called them before to ask them, like, hey, who's selling it near me, they referred me to this one lady. She has never called, and it's almost like you have to go to her salon and be a client. So, and they were like trying to get me to be a distributor, which is fine because I do very much recommend their products. They're all natural, really great, wonderful products. But you have to spend $5,000 a month with them, and I don't have a need at this time to keep $5,000 a month of inventory, or even to spend, like, get that sold. Like, whenever I think about becoming a distributor, I just always think, okay, do I use the minimum requirement for myself? If I use the minimum requirement for myself, then it's a good deal, because no matter what happens, the product's getting used and there's value there. But if I don't use enough of the product, then it's just one of those things. You're gonna have this huge closet full of their stuff, you know, trapped in this whirlwind of I'm gonna get it done, and trying to get your clients to be, you know, enthusiastic about using it and get them trained. And, you know, being a beauty consultant, I used to be that Mary Kay beauty consultant. I signed up to do Mary Kay like 4 times, I think, in my life. And I actually will sign up a 5th time, because there's only a $200 a month minimum requirement. And their products that I use cost like, I don't know, one of them is like $16, another one's like $40, another one, like, it's about a good 5 to 7 products of theirs that I use that will meet that $200 minimum. So, okay, back to the Q&A. So yes, I am single. I am not in a relationship with anyone. Even the most recent shorts I posted where the gentleman was talking about my thighs and he wanted to put his name on it, tattoo. He wanted to tattoo my thighs and all that. He's a sweetie pie. I just literally met him, and that's how you're gonna talk when you guys got, you know, the beach is involved, of course. You know, you got your swimming suit on, whatever. You know, you've been drinking a little bit, you feeling good, you off of work, whatever. No harm, no, I'm not getting offended by that. You see how I was laughing so hard. Oh, guys, I just do it. Let me see. You guys see I was laughing so hard. You can't take yourself too seriously, and you can't get mad, you know, at everything, especially when it comes from a good place. Like, it was obvious, like, he's cool. But yeah, so I am single. I am interested in monogamy. I did a video where I talked about what I was interested in. I think it's called My Answers to His Questions. So if you want to check that out, I think I uploaded that video last week. And I'm very much like one and done. Like, I could have one really good conversation with a guy and pretty much know we're just going to be cool or nothing, because I'm not interested in a bunch of male friends either. So I will tell y'all that I don't particularly care for going on dates, random dates. I think I've told y'all this before. That's one reason why I do like talking on the phone and getting a real feel for each other and a vibe, because I don't want to be stuck on a date with someone that we're just not on the same page at all. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Let's bring this up. So, there's a celebrity that has approached me quite a few times, and it's interesting because the very first time we talked, like, I didn't know who this guy was, period, okay? And the very first time we talked, he was like interrogating me. So that pretty much shut me down, turned me off. I'm like, this guy is mean. I don't need this. I'm cool. So anyway, some time went on and he reached back out to me, and I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking in my mind, like, you know, he's mean or whatever, but maybe he's trying to clear that up, because sometimes you could be having a bad day and you want to explain it. Like, you know what? I didn't really mean to come off like that, whatever. I didn't know what he wanted. So I messaged him back, whatever, and he said a couple of things, and then we didn't ever talk. We were supposed to talk on the phone, and then we never talked. The first time we talked on the phone, I told you it was an interrogation. And then here he reached out to me again. We're supposed to talk on the phone. Boom, we didn't. All right, so some time goes by and he reaches out to me again. So now I'm like, what is up with dude? I'm like, does he realize I'm the same girl, or like what? So I tell him, like, hey, I'm the same girl. This is your third time reaching out to me or whatever. You know, it's cool. So I'm like, do you even realize, you know, who you're talking to? And the reason why I'm saying this is because he has like a generic message that he sends. So it's just like, is this a marketing thing for you? Like, are you just trying to get some followers up, or like, what's up? Do you just want to see if will give you the time of day? Like, I don't know. So this third time I tell him, like, I'm the same girl, you know, stop, whatever, it's cool. And I actually blocked his number. I actually blocked his number and left it right there. I'm like, I don't know why this guy keeps messaging me, but I'm cool. And I've told you guys before, I don't like guys that want to sit up on the phone and primarily text, and let's get it popping. Like, let's talk on the phone, vibe. If it's something there, let's see each other in real life. And if it's still good, let's keep going. Otherwise, get off my phone and you're out. You're out the running to be America's Next Top Model. So I blocked his number. Boom. So some time has gone by again, and dude reached out to me again. So I was like, what is going on? So I told him, I said, you know what? Something is up. Something is to this right here, because this is the fourth time you're reaching out. So give me a call. I want to have a conversation. So literally, he messaged me back something. I forget what he said. It was something really short, and I clicked audio call. Mind you, we were having this particular conversation on Instagram. So I click audio call. Boom. So he didn't answer, but then he called me right back in 5 seconds. So we get on the phone. I'm like, do you realize, like, do you know who I am? Do you know who you're messaging? Like, what's up? Let me in on the secret. He's like, you know, that's a fake page. I have a lot of people pretending to be me. My page got hacked, and there's just people on all different platforms pretending to be me. And he said the first time we talked, that was me. the first time, but these other 2 times, and this time right here, that wasn't me. He's like, why did we not talk? Why? What happened after the? I said, honestly, because you were mean. I was like, you was interrogating me, and I didn't like it. I'm like, no thanks. He's like, okay, let me explain something to you. He's like, everybody that I meet be on some groupie stuff. They got hidden agendas, and I don't know what they want, what the angle is, where they come from. He's like, so that's the energy. I'm like, okay, but I have no idea who you are, honestly. To this day, I've never heard of you before now. Like, I know you're Florida. You're a big name in Florida and everything. Like, I mean, I'm knowing of you now because you've contacted me. But other than that, you know, he's like, no, I get that. And he's like, it has to be something to this for us to be talking now, because the energy is different now, right? Now, mind you, let me give you guys a little bit of backstory. The first time we talked on the phone, he was majorly pompous. Oh, I got a $1 million house. I got 10 million this. I got this. I mean, he was major in my face. You know, I got an ex-wife. I got this. I mean, he was going off, and it was turning me off. I'm like, okay. And it was giving off major I'm angry, bitter vibes too. Like, you know, maybe he had a really bad divorce. You know, I don't know. I was just like, okay, sweetie. And so this time he had this more calm persona, more approachable. He was very transparent. Like, look, I want to be around some new people. I'm on something new. Like, I've been through a lot. So I'm just gonna keep it like that, because if I give you guys too much information, then you'll know who it is. But he's just like, I just been through a lot, and I just want to do something different. He's like, what you got going on today? I mean, so he's like, I'm gonna come through right now, and we can do X, Y, and Z, and you can just get off of online, and we can just spend time together I'm gonna be your new friend, and we gonna just get to know each other and just go from there. I'm looking for a wife, and who knows, we might be married in the next 6 months. La 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 la, right? So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I love when a man gives his word, because you're accountable to it. You said it. Now let's see what you're doing about it. Because if you real, it's gonna line up. If you're not, it's not gonna line up. It's just that simple. It's that easy and that simple. Whatever you said, you either about it or you're not. So I could not, mind you, we're talking at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I could not oblige him. I wanted to hang out all day, go to the pool, all that stuff like that, but I couldn't do it. And I told him when I had time, and I would see what I could do to see if I could make it happen, right? So he's like, don't stand me up, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, I ended up not being able to see him at all, because I had appointments, like I had other obligations that I had to do it. And so literally, he got so pissed off, mad at me. Literally, he was just like, you just making excuses, and you know, here I am making time for you. I'm a boss. And I was like, be reasonable. Like, we literally just got on the phone at 10 o'clock this morning. I already had obligations. Like, he's like, you think you the only woman that I'll ever, I'm like, no, But with that being said, if you're familiar with dating women like me that have things going on that I have going on, then give me some grace. Then you have understanding that we can't just drop everything. We have commitments, and it doesn't work like that. And I'm like, but I did tell you what was going on, and I did tell you when I was off and when I could, do that. I was like, now look, you're giving me a really, really, really hard time. And this is what I'm talking about, this mean stuff. And I was like, now when I want to see you, I was like, if the vibe is right and everything like that, when I want to see you and I'm being ridiculous and I'll forget this and forget all your obligations, I don't want to hear it. He was like, no, it ain't going to work like that where everything is on your time. I'm like, everything is on my time. He's like, it ain't going to work like that. He's like, I'm a boss. It's going to be on my time every time. I'm like, baby, my time is your time. If we're together, my time is your time. Like, this is a we thing. This is a togetherness thing. And bottom line, when he hit me with the I'm a boss, my mind went right to Rick Ross, baby. Let me tell you something. When you tell a woman that you are a boss and you're trying to be the boss in her life, then you need to make a boss move. Now, if you're talking to a woman that gotta work, that's a single woman. That's a single woman. And she telling you, I got this, and that going on, blah, 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 blah. A boss that want to clear your day, that want to be put at the top of your day at the drop of a dime, just got on the phone with you. It's not like we talked last night. It's not even like we talked 3 hours, like right now. A man that want right now, guess what he gonna do? Put it in the comments. Let me know what a person that want right now is gonna do. If you pull up at the Ritz-Carlton and you want to stay in the penthouse suite right now, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be what? In the position to do so. Pay the cost to be the boss. So don't tell a woman you're a boss and expect her to drop every single thing she have going on for you in 5 seconds, and you didn't put her in the position to do so. Okay? Don't do that. Because that sounds like an aspiring boss to me. That sounds like somebody who is comfortable with saying it because people get to running around for you off of your name alone. I can never pretend to be anything more than what a man makes me. If we're just people that just got on the phone, that's all I can do with it. I cannot pretend that you take care of me when you don't. You don't. So I want y'all's advice. I want to hear in the comments. Let's talk about this in the comments. Let me know what you think. What do you think about that? Because he got furious, guys. Then he turned around and said that, because I told him, like, look, I'm going to have time on XYZ days. Let me know if that works for you or what's your next availability. Because he ended up having some things to do. I'm going to leave it like that. He ended up having some things to do last night, right? So he was like, all right, I'm going to let you know. Now, hold on, guys. I have to wash some of this oil off my hands. So as soon as we hung up the phone, because I told him, have a good night, blah, blah, blah. I was pleasant. And I told him that, I too was disappointed things didn't work out where we could, hang out. So he hung up the phone. Click. As soon as he hung up the phone, what did he do? Just come through. Guess. Just tell me, what do you all think he did as soon as we hung up the phone? And I mean as soon as we hung up the phone. It's classic. It's classic move. He texted me twice. It's obvious I'm wasting my time. I wish you the best. Guys, get out of here. You know what he wanted me to say? Because I'm going to tell you what happened. when I called him, he had already texted me a few hours before we got on the phone. He had texted me. So basically, I'm not going to see you tonight. I'm not going to see you today. And I had texted him back what was going on and that I would give him a call. So when I called him, he answered the phone and said, yes. And I'm like, hey, this and that, whatever. He had already said on the phone, like, so what's going on? And I'm like, oh, I'm so exhausted, this and that. Now I'm trying, we're supposed to be getting to know each other. So I'm being as transparent as possible. It's late at night. I've had a very long day and I'm tired. What does that mean? That means that as soon as I take this bath, I'm going to black out. I've been doing it all week long. It's like as soon as I take my bath and stop moving, I am done. I woke up one day, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. My phone was on the ground dead and I was laid out across the bed. I don't even know how, I just blacked out. So I'm telling him, like, I want to give you, I didn't say these exact words, but this is me. I'm like, I'm exhausted. Before I can even, oh, there you go with more excuses, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm telling you the honest to God truth. I'm talking because I care, because I want to see you and I want to be at my best and I want you to have understanding as to what is going on and how I feel so that I can give you my best. If I don't care, I wouldn't even call you back. But I didn't get to say none of that. He just started going in on, I'm making excuses. He's trying to see me, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't want to spend time around you for the first time and be exhausted. It's going to be all in my eyes. My eyes are going to be red. I'm going to be sluggish and dragging. You're going to tell that I'm tired. All I'm going to want to do is lay on a couch or something. And if I have to sit up and be trying to be sociable, I don't want to drink. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to eat at 12 o'clock at night. And let me see. You know, like, I had to be in the mindset, if I'm going to go out dancing or listen to live music or anything like that, I have to be in that mindset and I have to be prepared. That means I took a nap. Now I'm up. You know, it's like a certain vibe for me to do all that successfully and have my mind ready. Like, I'm about to be up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what it is. I'm going to be in these stilettos in the club. Like, I got to get myself ready for that. So he was just like, you're making excuses. I'm telling y'all all this, but like I said, I didn't get to say all this. So, and first, no matter what somebody tell you, oh, it don't matter, just come through. I just want to see you. I just want to see you. All that type of stuff like that. Ladies, don't you never do that. Don't ever, oh, let's just FaceTime. If you already got your bonnet on and whatever else on for the day, don't sit up there and get on FaceTime in your bonnet and that's the first time this person is seeing you beyond your pictures or whatever like that. Don't do that. Just tell them, like, hey, I'm already ready for bed. I don't feel comfortable. I would really appreciate if you would let us FaceTime tomorrow. And I get it because you guys feel like you don't want them to be worried that it's a catfish, or you don't want them to be worried that you don't, you know, you whatever, you playing games and all that stuff. I get all that, but my solution to that is don't get on the phone with them late at night then, after you've already gotten ready for bed. Don't answer the phone because that's going to be a question. Get on the phone with them before you do the bonnet and all that. FaceTime them. If you're going to talk at 9 o'clock, even though I don't recommend talking on the phone to guys after 9 o'clock at night. I really don't. So anyway, guys. So, like I said, it was just a lot. And I was like, wow. So I immediately just texted him back like, no, I'm not accepting that as an answer. This has already been our 4th time in communication. Like, regardless that whatever he says and all that stuff like that, clearly there's something going on because he didn't have to answer my call on IG. He says that wasn't him reaching out to me from his other page. So why answer my call? But see, he and I had messaged before. Like I said, we had casually messaged each other on IG here and there of nothing. And then like we talked that first time months and months ago. So there was like this little thing, but I don't take it as nothing. Like I said, if you don't pursue me, I don't it's just a friendly social nothing. So guys, all I want to say is I feel that when he texts me the whole it's obvious I'm wasting my time, what he wanted me to say when he told me he wants to see me and what he had going on, I feel he wanted me to follow it up with, okay, give me a bit, let me take a shower and get myself together, and I'll meet you up there. Where is it? Where's the event? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he wanted me to stretch myself because he had been very vocal in his defense. I've been waiting on you all day. And you say you get off at this time, you're gonna be done at this time, and here it is, and you're still not, blah, 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 blah. In his defense. Now, regardless, it was a hope. We were hoping things will work out, that we will be able to see each other, regardless that I had commitments. Okay? Regardless. It was a hope. So you can't hold me to a hope and say you've been holding your day up all day for a hope. When I've already said, boom, this happened. And I don't think I didn't talk to him no more since 10 o'clock in the morning. Because I did. And I'm letting him know, like, boom, my day's going like this, my day. So he can go on with his day because I've already said I have free time tomorrow or this day or that. Like this, and we've already agreed we could do that too. But he wants what he wants right now. And I get that. And I appreciate it. And I like that. I want a man to make time for me. You know, I do. I want to be a priority and everything like that. So, but let's be considerate with one another. Give each other grace and be reasonable. Especially when my money is my money and your money is your money. It's like we're not in the house together. We don't have a relationship. We haven't established anything. And as a man that's communicating, he's a boss and he wants me to do the jump, all this stuff will put me in the position to jump, baby, because I will. Don't think I won't clear my schedule for you. But you have to put me in that position. And I feel like he also wanted me to be like, you know, more so just apologetic, you know, like baby, and which is fine. And as far as I'm concerned, I was appropriate. I just feel that I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who is that hot like that, where they can just flip you off, click, and, you know, end in 5 seconds, and there is like, Because to me, you say you want to be with someone that doesn't know you, that's not gone behind your status and all that, but you're used to that. You're used to women throwing caution to the wind. Like, who cares? Forget work. Forget anything. Forget my kids. Forget, I don't care what I have. Oh, he want me to come. I'm out and running. But then you don't value that. Okay, you're used to women behaving that way, but none of them are the girl. You're single. You're not in any situation with nobody because you don't want that. You don't want a woman that's just going to run to you in 5 seconds and just be at your beck and call and and I have no regard to her own life. You literally said that out your mouth. But then get pissed off mad when a woman says, hey, I want to see you too. I absolutely would like to spend some time with you today. I just have this, that, and the other going on. Let's, stay in communication and see how this day goes. But if nothing else, like, I definitely have this time available. Instead of saying, okay, you know what, I respect that, but I really want to see you. So what does it take to clear your day? Like, what can I do to help that happen, because I want to see you writing today? Or, okay, you know what, if it works out today, perfect. Otherwise, yes, let's go ahead on and confirm this day at this time, and definitely let's stay in contact today, and I'm ready when you are. So anyway, guys, to be continued. I will definitely update you, because it will be a part 5 to this story. I promise you it will be. I will tell you guys this much. He's an Aries, and I have very much a long-term love affair with Aries since I was about, I want to say, this guy that I went to school with in elementary that was in love with me in elementary, in like 4th and 5th grade. I want to say he was in Aries as well, but I don't remember, but I'm pretty much would bet on it. But since high school, I have had several Aries men, and all of them have almost the same birthday. If I don't constantly meet Aries men, I've been in 2 serious relationships with Aries men, and just period over the years, constantly meeting Aries men, constantly having a connection of some sort, where we have, it's like a timing thing, it's never the right timing or the situation, but the vibe is always there. Like, it's always there. One of my big crushes of my life in high school, Aries man. I didn't even know he was an Aries until we were adults. I'm talking about years later. We've been out of high school for 7-10 years later, and we come across each other, and boom, I knew it, because he and I's chemistry is unreal. He actually has the same birthday as my great grandfather. Love my great granddaddy. So it is just a thing, for me. Aries men are my favorite. Absolutely. Go-getters, just passionate men, make you feel like the most beautiful woman in the world. Everything about you is so sexy, so desirable. So, it's Aries and it's Sagittarius. These are the 2 groups of men that come for me. Virgo women, stand up. If you're in the comments, if you're my subscribers, just let them know in the comments, ladies. That's what it is. It's Aries and the Sagittarius. It's no experience like it. Nobody else comes close to the experience that I have with those 2 group of gentlemen. Both of them arrogant at times, both of them pompous at times, both of them full of themselves, both of them real hot, fiery, indignant. They have a lot of similar characteristics, but they are alpha males. They are powerful men. They are charismatic men. They are quite sure of themselves, very confident, very bold. They move, they're quiet movers, but they're making moves. They're chess players. Just consistent across the board. And whoever they're with, that's their lady. They take very good care of their women, extremely good care. Prideful when it comes to their lady, possessive when it comes to their lady. It is what it is, you guys. And so that's just that on that. I finished my 2 corn rolls, so my braid goes down pat to the bottom of my rib cage here. So my braid goes down there. Yeah. And I have my 2 braids. I'm debating, because I'm getting ready to go on live. So I'm debating if I'm going to keep 2 cornrows today or if I'm just going to because I usually do this style to put body waves back into my hair. This is how I get body waves without using curling iron. So this is my heatless body wave hack for you all looking for protective styling for natural hair, or even if you have permed or treated hair and you just don't want to put heat in it. All you need to do is just use oil. You could use a little bit of cream, not enough to saturate, but just enough that you could get a nice shine and flow. And then you just use the oil, follow it up behind it, and then just go on and cornrow your hair. If you want more defined body waves, then you just make more cornrows. So I wouldn't do more than like 4. 4 cornrows will get you some really nice waves going. And then I just do 2 because I like my hair kind of loose. And you guys know that no matter what, it's probably going to end up back at the top of my head. And another reason why I wear my hair at the top of my head so much, especially when I'm in class and stuff, is because I don't like my hair touching everything. And because we have to bend and stretch and squat and lay down on mats and get up, get off of carriages and get back on benches and all this stuff like this. So my hair, even if I put a bonnet on, my hair is getting involved. So I put my hair at the top of my head with hopes that I can have a bun, and then at the same time I can still look feminine and look like I care, because I can take that braid down and have this wild ponytail, but at least it's somewhat appealing while I'm going on with my day. So that's why I end up wearing my hair at the top of my head. Also, I wear my hair at the top of my head because a lot of people will be grabbing my arms and stuff, attempting to assist me. And a lot of people like to touch me as I'm going on with my day, and they end up touching my hair. And I really don't like people touching my hair. I don't know what's in your hands. I don't know what you touched last. And a lot of people aren't conscious of that. You touched the door, you touched the wall, you touched your clothes, you just ate something, you just scratched your face. You did so much stuff with your hands, and now here you are touching in my hair. Even if it's an accident, like when I wear my hair down or pulled back in a ponytail, it's no way they don't ever get out of touching my hair. I hate it. I hate it, guys. I really hate. I think about everything. Like I tell you guys, I'm a little bit OCD and a little bit claustrophobic. I don't like being in small spaces with people. I don't like people walking behind me, upstairs and all that stuff like that. I don't like people getting in the elevator with me. I don't like people touching me. And I definitely don't want your hands in my hair. I don't like it. And so that's why, guys, these are some of the questions. You know, I'll just put my hair at the top of my head. That way there's no excuse for you to touch it. And when I'm at the gym and stuff, I can just wrap it in a quick bun, and it's not getting touched on all the different equipment, and I'm not getting it stuck in things. And so only time I really and truly like or feel comfortable to wear my hair down is when I'm out, when I'm in a relationship, put it like that. If I'm out with a gentleman and I'm going to be with him, and that means that I'm going to be holding his arm and protected and, you know, guided by him, then I want to wear my hair down finally, because I don't have to worry about other people trying to touch me and touching my hair and all that type of stuff like that. So that's just that on that. A lot of you all wanted to know if I have children. I have a daughter. I'm not going to tell you guys her age, but if you've been watching my videos, you pretty much will know. You guys asked me what my age is. You guys know I have videos talking about the #1 thing to never do, never ask a woman, and that's her age. So because you guys are so dear to me, I will answer this question. I am 23. Don't argue. Don't argue. You don't question me. You don't question God. Won't he do it? Yes. He does. all things. So God don't play about me, guys. He doesn't. So yes, guys, my birthday cake, it has been moved from 22 to 23. So I'm getting my MJ on this year. I'm 23 and 23. How about that? So I get that question. I get the famous question about, is this my hair? That's why I do the hair videos. That's why I do these Sunday chit chat videos with you all about, you know, whatever. And then I comb my hair out with you guys so that you can see it is actually my own hair. And I talk about the products that I use. I have another question about if I'm going to be, let me turn around so you guys can see what it looks like. If I'm going to be coming out with my own hairline and hair products. I am actually, and I talked about it before a while ago in the video where I was talking about a serum I developed to help regrow hair, edges, eyelashes in particular, and to treat like alopecia, persons with like issues with bald spots, balding, thinning of hair, if you have craters in your scalp, just all these different type of things. Then I do have a serum for that, and I have found some synthetic, I guess you call them faux mink, synthetic faux mink lashes. They're magnetic lashes that I give you to put on while you are regrowing your eyelashes. And then I have some synthetic headband wigs for you to wear while you are regrowing your hair and while you're allowing your scalp to heal. It is an internal and external process, so it's not just what you're putting on the outside. It is a combination. So if you are not open to that, don't even get started, because it is non-refundable after 30 days. And if you keep purchasing it, then you will not get a refund at all. So for example, you have like 3 days to accept the purchase. So that means to inspect it, smell it, whatever, and decide, okay, great, this is good to go. Then you're going to use it for 30 days. You're going to follow the instructions. That means you're going to do the internal and the external work, and you're going to commit to a few meal guidelines, nutrition guidelines. Okay, cool. After that, if you reorder your next month's supply, you cannot come back in 60 days and 90 days and say, oh, this didn't work for me. It didn't work like it was advertised, blah, 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 blah. No, none of that. And this is the reason why I haven't come out with it on here, on this platform or any platform yet. And I only give it to certain clients that I know and have a relationship with, and that come into the office and actually have me do it, because I don't have time for that. I don't. I know a lot of people online on these platforms that sell a lot of different products, and they go through a lot when they do the cosmetics. You know, there's a girl that I watch and follow and everything that does lip glosses and, you know, all this stuff, lashes, and another one that does hair and all. And the stories are like long. I'm like, no, ma'am. You know, people placing an order, then canceling the order after they get it, saying they never got it, saying, you know, request disputing the charges, all this silly stuff. So for me, excuse me, guys, for me, I'm not interested in that. Money's not my God. And so that's one of the reasons why I haven't like gone full force into that. But yes, the answer to that question is yes. People want to know what law school I decided on, if I'm still going to law school or if I'm presently in law school. I am going to do a separate video updating you guys on that. So please be looking forward to that video this month. So in short, the answer is yes. Law school is very much alive and well and on the agenda. I'm gonna leave it like that, okay? So that's been a question. You all also wanted to know about my Pilates instructor training. So I'm going to do a separate video about that too, because these answers are long. And there's like quite a few questions, you know, like how much does it cost? What's the process like? Do I have to get a license? Do I have to get like a lot of stuff like that? So in short, just to answer on here real quick, I will be done by June in teaching classes, and I will be offering weekend retreats where we do sunset and sunrise workouts, and I'll talk in depth about that on that video. And then I will be doing online weekly workouts 3 to 4 days a week and on live. And so those are things, and I will be doing pop-up beach workouts. So that is on the agenda. So guys, yes. Okay, I am building my own home studio, and so I'm gonna do a series on that where it's basically gonna be like a come with me video, and like what products I'm looking at versus which ones I've decided against and stuff like that. If you're watching my shorts videos already and my weekly vlogs already, then you will hear me talking about different equipment I've used at different studios so far and what's my favorite. So that's a good way for you to keep up. So guys, anyway, I hope and pray your Sunday is absolutely sensational, S-U-N, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses.
Speech on. Stop recording.